Yeah. Planetary trader. Charts lit. Wrist tight. Inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. AQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Side bar break, executed. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund a dream. Inside bar break, wait patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader.
Samuel, yo Jim, what is up? Sonic Rules, it's Mo, bro. Thank you, Samuel. Cosmos, what's up? Sammy, Glenn, Echo Trader Pro in the house, Design Knob. What is happening? What is good? What is good? Get that protein shake in you. Let's do it. Yeah, I did, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. So today was a pretty good day. I traded quite a bit, but I only traded this My Funny Futures Rapid account to get it over the buffer. And I didn't trade my Apex, I didn't trade my Lucid or my Trade Days or any of those accounts that I copy trade. I didn't trade any of those. All these accounts I didn't even touch. So I got all these Apex and Lucid accounts. I didn't touch any of these, so that's all right. They don't need to be traded every day. I ended up getting a daily payout with the My Funny Futures Rapid. So yeah, Eric, nice stats for the month. Let's take a look. Here's my performance. I just made a short video about this. Oops, wrong one. This week. Where is it? This week. There we go. So $2,769 this week. 50 trades. You can see right around a 1-to-1. So $130, $130, give or take. Average winner, average loser. Remember, like I said, guys, this is usually what I end up coming out to, is right around 1-to-1. 74%. And took some of the just base hits, right? Base hit trade scalps. You can see 195, 105, 204, or 240, 120 loss, 205 loss, 265. Like, I'm just looking for those little scalps. And you can see not in these trades very long. This trade I was actually in quite a long time, $435, 20 minutes. That must have been an overnight, or in the over. Yeah, I was late. Look, late at night. But that's how I get over the intraday trailing drawdown, is just by scalping. So another payout, a payout. Let's go. Seems like the move's happens at 5 a.m. Yeah. Jack Boom in the house. I got 3K more to get this 100K. Oh, let's go, Echo Trader. Raul Duran. Eric Lakes in the house. We got Moat Yo Duh. What's up? Moat Yo Duh. Do me a favor, smash that like button, guys. If you guys are just tuning in, do you know if we buy a test account with TPT, you get 60 days to pass? Do they charge after 30 days, or do they expire without charge if not passed? I believe you get charged every month. I believe you get charged every month. I didn't even know. I didn't even know you had to pass it in 60 days. That's actually new to me. I'm taking a look right now. Yeah, I didn't know you only got 60 days to pass. Is that off their website? I've never been rebuild on an eval, so I'll just be honest with you guys. I've never been I should say I've never been rebuild on an eval that I was actively trading. It's either gonna be passed or smoked. You know, not that I try to do that. I just happens to work out that way sometimes. Well, Kelly Kaufman, DL Smith. What's the setup for the scalp? Same stuff I trade pretty much every day, DL. I mean, it's just, you know, looking at the ES, like if you were watching me this morning, I took that scalp off the ES 2-minute. So just stuff like that. Like when I was streaming this morning, I took that beautiful. I have been crushing it on My Fun Futures TV. I mean, I bet I've at least got 300-400 points since I've started there 2 weeks ago, just in 30-minute streams. I mean, not to say that I'll go on tomorrow and lose about 150 points, but I just been on fire. So where did I take that trade? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, you see I sold this inside bar. So I was looking for the inside bar breaks on the ES 2-minute. That's been my main thing. Oh, I know why. I was on MES. This is the one I ended up taking, DL. So right here, this was a beautiful trade off MES. So just took the inside bar break. Boom. Now in hindsight, it just kept going, but that was with just the micros on stream, 5 micros. So just looking for stuff like that on ES, and then on a 2-minute chart, been trading these Vinay fair value gap stuff, looking for scalps as well. And then, you know, occasionally I'm still trading off my 5-minute, still trading off the 5. But yeah, just stuff like that. Glenn, I took $500 payout today. Pine, let's go. But I made it one little mistake. I had 1K, so I thought then I take a $500 payout. That would have been $1,500 drawdown left my account, but I only have $500 left. Oh, that's all right. I mean, $500 is going to pay for the excuse me. $500 is going to at least pay for the account, right? So just activated this funded. Let's ready to roll. Let's go. So I'm not going to trade this account until I take the payout. I might take the payout tomorrow on stream for the My Funded Futures show. But I got this 50K Rapid, another one. So I'm going to add to the collection. Hopefully I can get 5 daily payout accounts. Now, take profit trader. I still like it for the daily payouts. That's my thing. I did pass one today, so I have a 25K Take Profit Trader Pro that should be ready to be activated here soon. So I can't wait to start trading that. And then I'm going to start working on some more Take Profit Trader evals as well and have some ready to go. Or they expire without being charged if not passing with credit. I mean, Little Wang Jan. Do you know if they charge after 30 days? Oh, with a credit. The credit. Yeah, I'm not really sure with a credit. I think. I don't think they charge after 30 days with a credit. I mean, it says 60 days to pass, so I think you're right there, Little Wang. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think you get rebilled. I think you'll get 60 days to try to pass that account with the credit, and then after 60 days you'll get charged. It's kind of a guess, but that's what makes sense in my head. 1 minute before the market open, guys. Let me get through the chat here. Brian, Zest for a living. Successful day trading out of the 2-minute today. Let's go, Mo. I need help tonight. It was a bad day today. TF. Well, we'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Please do not follow my trades. Don't do it. I'd fade me if I was you. Oh, you said you get billed monthly or past? Yeah, but with a credit, I think it's different, right, Kelly Kaufman? I think I need to dish this trading thing design. Oh man, yeah. At going 800 to 500 at a few, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got you, Little Wang James. I understand you now. Do you have a tick amount for a scalp? Not necessarily. If it starts to go like 100, 200 bucks in my favor, especially with a mini, I'll end up just trailing my stop, looking for that profit. You know, I usually end up right around a 1-to-1. That's usually where I'm at. But no particular amount, because you never know. Like if you take a break, sometimes it'll just rip off an inside bar or something, and then you know you kind of have that feel where you end up trying to trail. Can't get this last $500 to pass for nothing. I hate that, Zabak. Where did Bull Barbie go? She's no longer part of MFTV. Marley's dead. I haven't seen her. I don't know. I think she, yeah, I really don't know. She might still be on vacation. for all I know. I stay in my little bubble, Marley's dad. I just stay in my little bubble. I show up 30 minutes and I leave. Amit up to 1,000 in XFAs. Let's go. Raise GT, Forex Edge. What's up? AO Kato. Use my code for Lucid. I appreciate that so much, Dean. How do you reach buffer with TPT 25K mini or micro? Same way. I mean, I haven't traded, Chris, TPT 25Ks in such a long time, so it's going to be an experiment for sure. I might size down to micros and then maybe half, 5 micros and scalp same way. I started some TPT evaluations today, Brianna. Nice. Yeah, I got well, I passed that one today, so today was day 5. So I got that one, just waiting for the activation. Getting the market's pushing down here. 347.25. Getting a little cabooshin'. See what we can find. Watching the 2-minute. I will be trading this rapid eval. I'm gonna hold off on these rapid daily payout account until I take the payout. So I probably could do it right now, but I'm gonna wait. Maybe do it on stream tomorrow. You know, company man. I'm being a company man. Wild Boar, Shad. Do I like the MyFunded Futures Pro accounts? I do. I think they're really good for certain people. So pro accounts are really good for people that are really disciplined, meaning that there's no consistency on the accounts. So if you're someone that can walk away from profits and walk away on a red day, so you got to be able to walk away both ways, green and red. I think they're really good because there's no consistency. Also for someone that can make big profits, you know, on a day. So someone that can put up big numbers, the pro accounts are the way to go for sure. Like a lot of people, like I was talking about the other night where someone was running up a Buellanox account. And I'm like, why are you running up a Buellanox account? Like, it makes no sense. It's not a bank account. Like, they're only going to, even if they put you in the live, they're only going to put you in the live with so much money. It's like you're way better off being in a pro account or something like that. Or even an XFA or something, a Lucid Flex, where there's no consistency, where you can build up that buffer and start taking out 50%, or with a pro, you know, you can start taking out 50% as well and that kind of stuff. So how was my day today, Rage GT? It was good. I only traded pretty much this rapid account. That was it. I didn't even trade any of my accounts that I copy trade. So no Apex trades today, no Lucid, no trade day. That's what I got going on. So no trades on those. Once I get over the buffer, I mean, I made 50 trades on this account this week. So that's enough. That was enough trading. A lot of scalping. Yeah, no payout cap, Shad. Thank you. Yeah, no payout caps on the pro. If you did the opposite of me, you'd be a millionaire in less than a month. I know that feeling sometimes, Design. Twitter is a frenzy on TPT right now. It really is. It really is, Zabak. No one let the smoke clear there. I guess a lot of people did chargebacks too, and now they want their accounts back. That's probably not going to happen. But, you know, there's plenty of prop firms to trade if you guys want to trade props, and then there's always trading your own money. UNB, what's going on? Core 2S. Trader University. Personally, if you struggle with intraday drawdown, I think 150K TPT is the best. Once past the test, you get loads of buffer room. Yeah, I agree. If you can trade a little more systematically with a 150K, I I was doing very well with TPT 150Ks last month, and then I kind of started going through a cold streak with them where I just couldn't even pass the account because I was rushing it, and then yeah, so I decided, well, I'm just gonna size way down to a 25K and try this again. So I did get my largest payout ever, or my largest single day payout with 25K. Take profit trader account before, so we'll try it again. Did I win, John Wong? No giveaways today. I got no accounts. We gave away a bunch of accounts last week, tons this month, so hopefully, you know, April comes around, we start getting some more accounts to give away. Real robot in the house. Pac-Man, yeah, if you're disciplined enough to trade your own capital, it's definitely the way to go, but you know, most of us are not disciplined to trade our own capital, including myself. I'm a prop firm trader for sure. My bank account fortunately doesn't give a crap where the money's coming from, as long as it's coming in. It's funny when Forex Ike was saying, like, my checking account doesn't care if I have a negative R&R. If I have negative R&R trades. Digital Nukes in the house. DJing in the house. What's up, Yusuf? Which prop is using Project X right now? There's one and only Top Step. Yeah, they own that. You know, they own that platform, so. But there's gonna be some so I guess people are kind of liking the Trade C. You guys still liking Trade C with Lucid, and which is kind of similar. And then also My Funded Futures is coming out with their own Fintivo, which kind of looks like Trade C. Did you guys see that? Where I thought it kind of looked like Trade C. Fintivo. This is what Fintivo looks like. So that's going to be rolling out real soon. That's going to be with My Funded Futures. Yeah, that's for a living for sure. I use props to trade overnight sessions, so I have to worry about certain margin requirements. Only realize I use props. Oh, nice, yeah, nice. Doing a little swing trading. I like it. All right, getting a little push down here on the old NASDAQ and ES. See if we can wait for a little setup. Getting that push down. Wait for the market to develop a bit. Dumb Money in the house. What's up? Adam Daz. Yeah, Trade C is basically Project X. I've never used it, Little Wang Jan, but I've heard it's pretty decent. It would be nice if Buellanox would get Trade C. Yes, I know. I would, man. I can't wait. I know I've heard that they're gonna get Tradeovate soon or something like that. Buellanox, they've been talking about it. If you ask support, supposedly it's in the works, but I'll believe it when I see it. Buellanox has always kind of been behind with everything. They're the oddest prop firm where, you know, the thing about them is that they pay. Like, they pay and they have good customer service, and that's what you get. You get what you see with Buellanox, that's for sure. You don't have the CEOs on Twitter like fighting with each other. You don't even know who the CEO is. I think they're based out of Delaware or something like that, but yeah, it's weird. Son of Wall Street, what's up? Who has the best straight to funded program? Tradeify or Lucid? Pick your poison. Straight to funded, Tradeify or Lucid, Rogue. Can't really say who's the best out of either one of those. They're both good. They both pay quick too. Both have never denied a payout. Tradeify or Lucid. They've banned people before payouts. I mean, they're pretty transparent about it. So they'll catch you, get rid of you before, but they've never denied any payouts since they've started. So 44 the Punisher in the house. What's up, Coach Fred? Coach Fred, yeah. Bulock CEO's not going on Big Daddy Mac's morning show. No, I don't even know who it is. You never know who it is. That's the weird thing. Heck, it could be owned by Edgeful or something. I mean, who knows? I think Edgeful is based out of Delaware, aren't they? I think Bulonox is based out of Delaware too. All right, getting a little bit of a push down here. I have 5 masters inside waiting for trade of 8 on Bulonox. Love Bulonox, but it sucked when they took away Project X. I agree. I stopped trading with them, Little Wang. Once they got rid of Project X, I was done. Because I didn't want to download Quan Tower and do that whole thing again. I mean, I could, and then copy trade with a copy trader, but you know, you're not really supposed to do that with Bulonox. So, but yeah, I ended up getting pretty decent payouts with him. I had a little bit of a hot streak going with the Project X. But I never traded with him until I think last year. Yeah, last summer I had a nice little streak going. There's my payouts. Had a nice little streak going. Actually had a few on the same accounts. So that was all with Project X, and then they got rid of the Project X, you know, in February, right? Remember in February they got rid of it. So the January 21st, 2026 was my last payout with them. So 10 payouts with them. Net profitable, so they don't owe me anything, and hopefully they'll do something again soon where they get another platform, because I think that probably hurt them pretty bad. As a matter of fact, I know it hurt them pretty bad because February, when they got rid of Project X, was my lowest affiliate amount. So then when you guys signed up, it was my lowest affiliate amount pretty much since I started with them as an affiliate. It was, I tell you what I got. I made $270 in the month of February with them. So it was very low. That's like, it was at least, well, 50% from the month before. And it actually kept cut in half. So I went from 787 down to 515 to 278 with Bulonox. That was my affiliate. So that just shows you when they started getting rid of Project X, that you know, it hurt. So you know, they're scrambling. They want to get something else. I imagine. What's up, Trev? Real Dova, what's going on? Just passed a Tradeify account. Any tips to get to a payout? Yeah, just keep doing what you were doing with Tradeify. I mean, however you pass, stick with your edge. Maybe even size down and take a. I can't give you financial advice, but maybe size down and just stick with the same edge. Size down, take your time, right? Because now you have the funded account. There's no rush. No rush with the funded. You have it. You own it in a way. So just remember, you don't need to get that payout in 5 days. You can get it, maybe target a month from now. Think like, well, if I make $100 a day, like how long will it take me to get to a payout or something like that, How do they know if someone is hedging? Seems like an easy way to say, hey, no payout, we don't like you. Oh, very easy. I told you guys, Take Profit Trader closed my pro accounts for hedging, and because I hedged for like 2 seconds. What I was doing is I had 2 accounts, right? And I wasn't copy trading, and I had 2 pro accounts over the buffer. This was the worst part. Over the buffer, I was getting daily payouts, and we had a big push down one day. So we had a big, huge push down, and I was going in with micros. So I was going in with micros, going in with micros. Then I went and I was trading another prop firm. So I was in short, right? I went to trade another prop firm. And then what I did is I accidentally went and hit. So I went on the other account, right? So I was in micro short, a bunch of micro short. And when I went to scale out, I accidentally hit a mini long. So the NQ mini long when I was in MNQ short. So I did it and I was like, well, what the heck? I go, why is it like, what's going on? Like, why is it not taking off my orders? Because I was looking at the MNQ chart and it was within like just a few seconds before I noticed what I did. And I was like, oh shoot. And I ended up just canceling all. Well, I accidentally hedged, right? So I accidentally hedged those accounts. Gone. So yeah. So I mean, I've done it with TPT. I mean, it was automatic. It was like the next day I got the email says that you hedged the accounts. And I was like, oh shoot. It was just my own fault. And that's when I was like, well, I'm gonna make sure I'm just gonna copy trade. So that's when I, got on TradeSyncer and I started copy trading more accounts together. So that way I wasn't just going back and forth with the different accounts. Because I used to just trade every single account separately and look for scalps and things. And that was a little bit rougher. Down to 322 here. NASDAQ pushing lower. Got to 9 on Bjorn. I got so mad. Yeah. Well, Coach Red, we know that he probably was doing something. We know that he found some sort of loophole or an edge. We'll just say that. That dude is the king of finding loopholes and edges. He even did it with affiliate payments. And Cunius will watch an Al Jazeera all night to pick a direction. Let's go, dumb money. That's like Terry trades 100. She'll be listening to CNNBC in the morning while she's trading. She likes doing that. It's like having the squawk box in your ear. She'll be like, "Oh, that's not good news." Like, I don't think the market's gonna like that. And then the market's pushing up, and she's like, "Oh, I'm looking for shorts." Like, this is not good news. But yeah, pretty much, dumb money. It's tough when you get any sort of headline. We push. Oh, is Trump speaking, or did he already speak? I think I saw it, right? Yeah, Trump's speaking tonight, guys. 6:20. Jason Needson, what's going on? Up $1,500. Let's go. We're at the bottom of today's range. Yeah, we are too. We're right at the bottom of today's range. right down to these IFVGs, which were you guys, any of you guys used that indicator today, the Finet fair value gap? Man, it worked really well. Worked really well this morning. I took a bunch of trades off them. Let's see if I can go back. See all my degeneracy from the overnight. Let's see. Fills. Show my fills. Now, I don't know exactly what I took all these off from. So like this was probably one of those fair value gap ones. It's kind of tough to go back and see what you took. But you can see last night I traded a lot. So this was last night on stream. Quite a bit of trades. Yeah, it's tough to go back and see if I ended up taking those Finet fair value gaps or not. So trying to bounce off one right now. I gotta start paying attention here. How do they prevent people from trading different props against each other? There's no way to know that's for a living unless they're using the same platform, and then like Tradeovate or something would be sharing information. But besides that, there's no real way to know. Now I know at one point that there was all right, well, yeah, there was some prop firms that were trying to create a coalition to try to prevent that stuff, but a lot of the props, the bigger props, were like, nah, we're not gonna do that. And I remember Matt, the CEO from My Funny Futures, was quite vocal about it on X. But is there a way to prevent? No, not really. And it happens all the time. We know buddies. I mean, I was listening to the CEO of Take Profit Trader. He was interviewed yesterday. The CEO, James, and he was saying like, yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like when buddies are hedging each other, it's hard. Now, here's the thing about it though. It's like if you were trying to hedge each other with the intraday trailing, things like that, that's how they prevent risk. I know that like if it wasn't so much for scammers and schemers and things like that, then they wouldn't do that intraday trailing and things like that, because I know, if one person goes long, one person goes short at the market open, and then with end of day trailing, the chances are they're probably going to get a payout. So I think that's how they prevent risk. And so until like he was saying, they're trying to create safeguards for their own companies to try to prevent that stuff from happening, which in turn will be better for traders that are doing it more legitimately and having more lenient rules and things like that. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, there's no if you're long on Tradeify and short on another, there's really no way to prevent that. All right, market's still pushing down here, and we have President Trump speaking later, so that should be interesting. Miss K, smash that like button. Who else we got in the chat? Orlando, what is up? Lucid Flex or My Funny Futures Rapid? Which one is better? It depends on which one you want. If you want daily payouts, then Rapid. If you don't want daily payouts, then Lucid. Because Rapid's still daily payouts. I'm not even sure. Like Lucid Flex, the new Lucid Flex, is it very similar? Man, these prop firms changing their stuff all the time. Can't keep up with this stuff. I will give it to Top Step. And one day, there was a time where Top Step had the easiest rule. It was so simple to know. Which is why everyone liked them, because they were just like so simple, right? So with that Lucid Flex, I mean, you still So it's still 5 days to pay out. Rapids, you can get paid a little bit quicker. If that's your thing. I mean, I don't know. Spaces in the house. Don't wait for them to know hedging. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm practicing silver mini futures and wild moves are crazy. Yeah, it's a wild. You try to straighten the silver minis. I gotta make sure I'm on the right account here. I do like those inside bars on silver. I can only trade micros though. Surprisingly enough, you can still trade the gold and silver with Take Profit Trader. They never changed their rules. Even though he was talking about like how people were making like $6,000 in like microseconds trading silver with Take Profit Trader. If you listen to the CEO interview, it's kind of crazy. Submitting a $1,200 payout with Legends, Coach Fred. First payout. Let's go. Let me know how it goes. So I've only traded Legends because of the tournament. I traded that Legends tournament and that was it. So let me know how that goes. Blackout News in the house. Bear Trader. Sandy, what is up? Cossack. Doc D. 620. Yep, Dustin, for sure. Trader's Nest. Echo Trader. Yes, Echo Trader says he's been trading the Vinay fair value gap stuff. Been working pretty well. I tell you what, I've been liking the inside bars on ES. That's what I've been liking. That's what I should have been watching here. Too busy chatting. I'm like my dad at his mechanic shop. He does more chatting than working. He owns the shop, so I guess that's what you can do, but does a lot of gabbing. If he goes to the parts store, he's gonna be like an hour. He's gonna be like, he should be back in like 30 minutes. He's gone in like hour and 30 minutes. He's chatting. What's the name of that again? Vinay fair value gap indicator right here on community indicators. Tradeovate. It's right there. Keegan in the house. Start the giveaways. I need some prop accounts. I got no accounts to give away. Have you really tried your strat with silver minis? Yeah, I've done it on stream where I've taken inside bar breaks on a 5-minute chart. Yeah, I made a video about it. Dynamite. Yeah, I made a video. It's right here. My trading strategy for silver futures. But yeah, I mean, I've done it to try to pass accounts, things like that. Raspberry Trays, you own a repair shop? Let's go. Hey, look. Got a Snap-on shirt on today, see? Oh. Smash that like button. In this case, that's 231 people watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take a look at gold and silver. I'm back to watching the charts here. There's two. Yeah, don't use the extended version. Okay, Coach Fred. Yeah, I'm just using whatever this one is. It's been working pretty good. It's working fine. I've been using it in the mornings and stuff. It's been working good. Does anyone know a good equivalent on TradingView or MT4 of this indicator that Pine is currently testing? Peter says the fair value gap by Binet for TradingView or MT4. Dumb money long MNQ. Good luck. HR in the house. Inside bars of bear flags work really well, especially the first two bear flags. I agree. One of my favorite setups. If I see that, you know, I see a bear flag or something off an inside bar or an outside bar, it's just money. It's money. You kind of see one right here on the 5-minute, really. Not super defined, but just taking that break down. One of my favorite things. Andy's having another meeting tomorrow. Trump's having another meeting. Oh, wow. Blackout News, you own an auto detailing business? Let's go. That's hard work. Auto detailing, to do it correctly, you know? It's one of those businesses. It's a good business because no one wants to clean out their car. I hate cleaning out my car. I hate doing it. I like a clean car, but I hate cleaning. It's like my house and everything is pretty clean. Like I keep a pretty tidy house, but man, my car, I just hate it. I don't know what it is. No, you can't trade metals with Apex. You can't trade any metals Astro Trader daily. Not yet. I don't know when they're gonna bring it back. Hopefully soon. May I have a bottle of the finest Binet, please? Yeah. Keeps me in shape for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure. I detailed for 10 years before I started my car lot. Oh, nice. Kelly Coffin. So some car detailers in here. To beat the My Finding Futures map, how did I the trail down? I use minis and micros. I use minis. I minis and I scalp. Mobile detail in South Florida is killing it. Yeah, yeah, that would be. Yeah, you can't really do mobile detailing probably up in the north because of the weather, and I mean you could, but yeah, down in Florida, I can imagine it'd be really good. I mean, I seen down in Florida. I mean, people just have a pop-up shelter and do car detailing. Not that it's probably any good, but maybe it is. I don't know, but it's nice. I've also seen repair shops down there doing that. Just a little pop-up shelter, and they're just working on cars. Shade tree mechanics, you know. But yeah, at the gas stations. Yeah, exactly. People's cars are gross. Our last 3 minutes doing that. I know. I mean, I eat. When I drive, I eat. It's like, it goes hand in hand. It's like I can't drive without eating. I'm always snacking on something. And food goes everywhere. I'm eating a granola bar, you know, a crunchy granola bar, and food's going everywhere. Getting a nice little bounce here. Up 328, heading back up. Take a look at the 5-minute real quick. Little inside bar. Let me take a look at the hour here. Let me focus on the charts a bit. Let's see. Right down to the bottom of this range. We're bearish on the hourly chart, though. 46, we broke that. Not much momentum to the downside, though. Might be able to get a little scalp up. See this inside bar ES on We have this fair value gap line and also the VWAP right there. Not so sure I want to take this. This was the one, obviously. Not so sure I would want to take this even if it breaks 3250, because we got that resistance right there. But let me just take a look here. It's gold up too. Gold's gold looking like it's trying to push higher. So there's the break, and see the rejection right off that. Now this is a bullish fair value gap. I might regret not taking it. And then there's a rejection off the VWAP a bit. It's just algos playing. Woof, right back down. Low liquidity. Low liquidity. Low volume in the markets, making it kind of do that whole dip and rip and dip stuff. Back to the 5-minute chart here. Perhaps the market's waiting for the Trump talk stuff. You know, where the 5 minutes right back to that VWAP area, 24,337. Take a look at silver here. I don't know. You guys in any trades? I know some of you are long down here. Market's really kind of being lame. Had a nice push down off the initial start, but right now we're kind of going sideways. The only thing that's got me scared to take a long is this hourly chart. But we are at the bottom of this giant range here too. Tony Gold, what's up, Tony Gold? Doc D, there was a good money in ceramic coatings when I got out of the car business. Oh yeah, ceramic coating stuff. Yeah, trade and eat chicken wings. Yeah, yeah. Build, yeah, for sure. Bounce temporary. Top wick, bounce temporary. Could be Sandy. Rejecting off that VWAP. T-Pain says we get right. Where's we be up over 25K in seconds? Kelly Kaufman. Yeah, you're right. I hate this session. You literally have to buy off the bottom candles. No follow through. It's killer. 455 and today I'm done. Let's go. That's nice. Hey, 455 is sweet. I see your name is 454, so and you made 455. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I took a short on gold. MFU, nice. You long, but you close out, reevaluating a bit. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for something juicy here. Now, we did break this inside bar short on ES. But is this inside bar right here finished to the long side? That's the question. Because this is the first one, and you know, it hasn't broken to the this hasn't closed out yet. For this trade to be invalidated, you know, I would say it has to go down below 66.3150. So I don't know. mean, I might just try along here. Oh, what a horrible fill. Horrible fill here, but that's all right. Long on this MF eval rapid. Basically off the finite fair value gap. Let's see if we get a little bit of continuation up. I'm not gonna look for much because I don't think the market's gonna give me much. Place to stop down here, right around 100, right down here, 140 bucks. Looks a little choppy here, but just taking a stab. Maybe we bounce off this fair value gap line. I mean, we just tried. Maybe we bounce off that one. We'll see if it holds. Got to get up over that VWAP. But supposedly Trump's speaking in like 30 minutes, so 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Stop at 324.75. Holding out, I set a lock timer to get back out on at 7. Oh, let's go, Jason. I like the discipline. I like the discipline. It's been very rough. H round short, turning double bottoms, won't break through. What's up, Pawn? Long 320, few above 5-minute fair value gap. Good luck, good luck. Still holding that 322. A couple of micros. Yeah, I'm in one mini. Just because I could place a pretty decent stop without hurting too bad. Just got the pump on gold. Let's take a look at gold. Maybe gold's the play tonight. Yeah, gold. Yeah, gold's taking off here. I'm gonna pay attention to gold. I'm also long NASDAQ, but there we go. There we go. Now, can we get up through that VWAP? 5 minutes rejecting here. There we go. Nice little move here. All right, now I'm going to trail my stop to break even. And I'm going to continue to trail here. So risk off trade. Back above the VWAP. Come on, keep going. Just get a little squeeze here. A little squeeze. Hopefully I didn't move my stop too soon. Take a look at the 5 minute. I'm gonna move my stop just below this outside bar. So just below that outside bar, that's where I'm gonna move my stop. On the 5. See if we can get that continuation. I don't want to get wicked out on the natural volatility. So moved it up just a little bit. So outside bar break, gotta get above that VWAP, and we might get some continuation. We get a nice close above that 340s, but it is just not moving. It's not moving, but it's moving in my direction, so that's always a good thing. There we go. Do we have any zero prints up through here? We do. There's a bunch of zero prints to the upside here. Getting a little squeeze now. There's a bunch to the upside. So I might just try to hold this. Maybe we actually catch a good winner. Get up to those 355s. Have Chilla keep getting stopped. Blackout, yeah. Oil's back over 100. I don't care what Trump says. Iran ain't giving up that early. Yeah, I don't know. Designed it. I mean, all I know is the gas prices are not going down yet. Not yet. It's a lot of market manipulation, it seems. All right, up 10 points right now. Can I get a little more? This is an end of day account, so end of day trailing. $1,500 is the 50% profit target. The WeWa projection, yeah. Not sure if Trump's speaking tonight. I think he is. Well, it says it on Forex Factory, but. So this is what I'm looking at here. It says Trump speaks right here. There we go. He's speaking. Yeah, exactly. Design. You know he's talking. He's on the Twitter at least. What's up, Pats? What's going on, Pats? Trader. See you, man. Dustin, and she's starting to move. Yeah, we're long. I want it to go up about 10 points right now. It's rejecting off that 45. So let's see if we can hold this VWAP here and keep it going. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bigger swing, maybe get up to these 50 levels and possibly that 60. We do have some resistance up there, but we do have all these zero prints up here as well. So if we can get up to this line, maybe 55 to 58, I'll be happy. That'll be a nice move. Right now, stop's still at 327. You take a look at the 5 minute, I might be able to move my stop pretty soon. I'm only risking $85 at this point, so. But right now, the NQ just dropped down below the 5 minute VWAP and closed, so. The White House app and the YouTube channel. Thank you, Kelly Kaufman. Yeah, the funny thing is I put it on the White House YouTube once when I thought he was talking and they said it was live and it was pre-recorded live. I was like, what the? Because I'm like, oh, I'm not trading. It's he's live. Well, there's a little spike in volatility here. Little pre-headline, maybe. Trump warming up. Like, what's going on here? Starting to get a little jumpy. So if I were to move my stop to break even, we would have been stopped out. Little drop back down here. Top of the hour here in 7 minutes. Still in. I want to see around 300 personally, and then ride the wave to 400 plus. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should have just took profit, 15 points, but you know, I had the idea. Whoa. Stopped out with slippage, of course, 134 bucks. Stop was at 85. Oh, these news markets are so fun, aren't they? What's the gold setup now? I trade inside bars. And I'll look for the 5-minute Finet fair value gaps too. These work pretty good for supports and resistance. Nice little stop run there. All right, nice little bear flag break here. Are we gonna continue down through the lows? It feels like it. Feels like it. Let's take a look at ES here. ES did not take out the low yet. NQ did. Interesting. Up $4. Let's go. Up $4. You can get yourself a daily double. JLD, can you explain the Vinet for yellow, blue lines? What you're looking for? So it's basically 50% of a fair value gap. So if it puts in a fair value gap on whatever time frame you have it on, so if it's a 5-minute or a 2-minute, it puts in that fair value gap line. And the yellow lines are bearish. The blue lines are bullish. So this is resistance. The yellow lines, the blue lines can be support. And as you can see, you know, we came right down on the 2-minute. We bounced right off that support line, shot right back up to here. You know, nice trade, almost 20 points. Eventually we broke down through it, but yeah, that's basically it. %50 of that fair value gap. Yeah, it's just something we threw on the chart one night and as a joke, and it just happens to be a pretty nice indicator. So it's been working really well for scalps. And what I like to do is I would like to at least especially on a 2-minute chart, I like to see at least 2 or 3 candles to be formed before you just go ahead and just take it. Like if it puts in this line and then the next candle comes up to test it, I don't like to take that next candle at all. I, look for something, another candle at least, maybe like this one to take that. The longer the line is, the more powerful it is, I think. But that's just something that I've been observing, watching for. I just noticed that a lot of times it'll, start to print this, say, yellow or blue line, and it comes down, or it'll push right back up and then take it right back out. Because once it goes back up above 337, then this line will disappear. So once it breaks that full candle. Hey, Patriots, what's up? Jeff Smith in the house. What happened, Trump? Yeah, exactly. What's up, Lost Penny in the house? Got $1,000 short. Nice. Pawn, what is up? I swear in this market, the drop is full port long opportunity. It's buy the dip. Yeah. John Sharp. Something like liquidity areas. I don't know how it works. I don't know anything about ICT, to be honest with you guys. I have never... The only reason why I even know what a fair value gap is from watching Methodical Man, but... Sasha Green, what's the name of it? Oh, the indicator? Sorry, I almost missed your question there. It's called the Vinay Fair Value Gap Indicator in the community indicators. And I've been throwing it on the 2-minute NQ chart, and I also really like it on the gold 5-minute chart. So you have to be a little bit more patient on the gold 5-minute chart, but you can see, like, I mean, right there was the rejection. Would you get it tagged in? Maybe, maybe not. But I mean, it came almost by the tick and then just dropped off that. It's I'm just seeing this over and over and over again off these little pivot point lines. But yeah. Top of the hour here in a minute and a half. Yeah, no problem. As soon as I said Trump, the market reacted. Yeah, that's right. I said China, and then it just... So if we weren't the bottom of the or top of the hour here, I would look maybe to take this short at 26. I don't know. The funny thing is I've been taking it, but the confidence level is not 100% yet. Like I'm still trying to get convinced. There's a breakdown at 308. Someone just took profit right there at 309. I remember someone in the chat was short had a profit target of 309. So there it is. Nice short there. I wonder how much people will use AI once they pay for it. AI bubble busting. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Echo Trader, for sure. I think I don't think we meant to block out your chat there, Echo Trader. Sorry about that. It's all good. Probably got blocked in someone's pocket. Someone's pocket. Oh, look. There's a little rejection here. La la la. All right, we've got 20 minutes for Trump speaks, supposedly. Justin, ICT is a scam. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just one of those things where, you know, it's so I'm like to the, I've been trading a while where I know that there's so many strategies that work. There's no one size fits all. There's many ways to skin the poor cat, goes the saying. So yeah, I mean, it's like whatever you find that can work makes you money, then do it. Because I know that you can literally almost flip a coin and make money in the market as long as you're using proper risk management, So it's one of those things for sure. I call these single prints. So I call them single prints, on a 30-minute chart. That to me, that's a single print. Right there. Single prints. All this down here is one big single print, because you throw up a TPO chart and it'll be what they call just a single letters all the way up through here, leaving that gap. I think we're gonna run this eventually. This 23,940. I think we will actually run this eventually. I just don't know when. But yeah, I know that a lot of people use it to their advantage. Sell courses, things like that. It's definitely made a lot of people a lot of money. People are still getting rich off it, Do we see any large trades in oil and S&P? Let's take a look at oil. We take a look at oil here real quick. Yeah, oil's been kind of lame. Yeah, no. Someone from Vermont's calling me? I don't think so. I was putting in the user timeout accidentally while spamming the emo button. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't mean to time you out, Echo Trader. Trader Wyatt in the house. What platform is this? This is Tradeovate. My Funded Futures with Tradeovate. All right, oil's pulling down here. Just like I say, it's kind of lame. We are pulling down with oil. Maybe NASDAQ wants to perk back up. New strategy, Justin. Sort of. Yeah, sort of a new strategy, just because the reason why, I tell you the reason why I started searching was because when I stream on My Funded Futures TV, I only have 30 minutes to trade, and to try to trade off a 5-minute chart, it's a little difficult because there's only so many 5-minute bars. The time I say what's up chat and read the announcements and everything like that, and then get into a trade, it's like I only have a few bars to trade. So I started looking at a 2-minute chart and been trading off that a little bit, especially with ES, looking for inside bar scalps, things like that with ES, and then throwing on that Finet fair value gap and watching it on NQ has provided some really nice scalps. I mean, I essentially got, using inside bars as far as ES goes, and then trading off the fair value gap lines, scalping off them. I essentially made $2,769 this week just doing that. 50 trades, but a lot of scalping. But yeah, just kind of, I haven't gotten rid of the whole 5-minute stuff, but trying to stay a little more entertaining when I'm entertaining on the futures live streams, I guess. So adapt or die, right? Adapt or die. It's one of those deals where, you know, I know for a fact if I came in and say, well, I only trade off an hourly chart, it's like no one wants to watch that shit. like, so I so I try to adapt to a little bit smaller time frame just to see what happens. And it's been working. You know, I've been making pretty nice trades doing it. But yeah, I got no problem with anyone that trades ICT or trades order flow or whatever. You know, that's my community. That's what I like about my community is like I just want you guys to make money. Like let's just make money. Let's take these, payouts and stuff. So I think that the longer someone trades, they realize like, well, you look at another trader, you go, well, he trades this strategy, he's pretty profitable. And you look at another trader and they go, well, he's pretty profitable, and they don't trade anything the same. I mean, I can just say, well, take these, the first inside bar every single day for 20 points, and you're probably going to get a payout. Will people do it? No. They won't do it. Good proper risk management, knowing when to quit, all psychological things is the most important. Take a look at ES here. No inside bar in ES. I was hoping that was be an inside bar. Maybe take it long. I don't like the NQ inside bars on the 2 minute, just because we forward tested it maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and we just took every single inside bar for a 1-to-1, and it was right around 50%. So it really didn't make any money. And then, but the outside bars in the 2 minute have been working really well on NQ. So just a little observation there. My uncle's calling for inviting me to Florida. Like, nah, he wouldn't have called me. I mean, I think I have his number programmed. Yeah, I have his number programmed. Coach Fred. Trump speaking. 10 minutes, I guess. $10 minutes. Thank you, John Shaw. Appreciate you hanging out. So I am still looking for a trade here. I don't know. You ever have that feeling where you just kind of feel out of tune? Like you don't really want to take a short, you don't really want to take a long, where it's you don't feel confident about it. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Like looking at the hourly chart, obviously we broke that inside bar to the downside, so I've been thinking short, but then with this market, you just with Trump about ready to speak, you could just blast up 300 points. So it's just one of those deals. And we were in a pretty nice long off 331.75, went up 15 points. I didn't take profit and then got stopped out. So currently down 134, quite manageable. Willing to take a few more trades if I see something. Take a look at gold here. Gold dropped down to 45.27, pop back up. ES, waiting on that inside bar maybe, but we got 10 minutes supposedly speaking. Let me take a look. Can anyone confirm that he's speaking or not? Because this happened to me last time. I mean, Forex Factory is saying that he's speaking. Let's take a look at the folder here. Oh, so he's speaking at the Republican Congressional Committee dinner. So it might not actually be broadcast. Why am I negative? I saw you up 250 on the trade. I was looking for more. More. I wanted 500. No, I was just looking for more. End of day accounts, I was looking for a pushback up into the 50s. Had a nice little spike up, and so I was looking for more. How do I determine which way to take your outside bar trades? Are you bullish or bearish? Outside bars, different colors? No, I literally I take the break. So whichever way it breaks, that's the way I go. When you have a bunch together too, you kind of have to figure out. I usually go on the first one until it actually closes out. So let's just take a look at this outside bar on a 2-minute chart. So once it broke the bottom side, I would have went short. The stop would have went above. And that's it. Now you can look for a 1-to-1. You can look for a couple $100, take money. You could, be a little more discretionary on where you take profit. You could look for the new low, maybe make a new session low, or maybe look for the down this candle or something like that, depending on. Look left, look for double bottom, equal lows, equal highs, whichever way. On this candle right here, on this outside bar, I traded the same way. You take the break, stop goes below, and you just take the long. That's it. I trade the same on my inside bars too, and harami candles, exact same way. Market did put in a nice. All right, we are pushing down here. I'm going to see if this 5-minute wants to hold. This 5-minute low. Shot in the dark. This harami here off that 5. I'm just curious to see if it holds here. So I'm long. I'm risking 140 on this eval. Little I think play here. Man, it's hot in my room. It's hot. Cheap trade down here at the lows. Just seeing if the bottom holds. Not, that's fine. So we might get stopped here. Not quite. Almost. Yeah, stopped. Yeah, I was just seeing if this Harami would hold. We put it in that low and then push back up on the 5 minute. That can be a pretty powerful candle. We broke the top, so it was a little cheap trade try. So down a little bit. Headed lower. Possibly headed down towards that 286.50. Do you use an indicator for inside outside bars? Yeah, it's called the LDT inside outside bars. Right here. Mike, short now, trying to fight in the market. J Race, pretty sure it's gonna rip hard to the upside. Well, you're right. It's dropping now. That's kind of how I felt. It looked like it was trying to hold that bottom, but the glass floor broke finally, so we are pushing down. Silver's moving up. So that's the thing where gold and silver were moving together with NASDAQ over the last week or two, where the fear was the oil, right? So anytime oil dropped, NASDAQ would go up, and gold has been inversing NASDAQ lately. It was last night anyway. The inside bar possibly break on the silver. See if I get tagged in long here on silver. I think I'm limited to 2 micros. I think. With my funded futures. Which can be a lot. All right, I'm tagged in long on here on silver. It is a lot, apparently. Even 2 micros. Good amount. Gonna stop 70-60. Off the bottom of that inside bar. 1 micro definitely is plenty. Apparently. A little oversized here. Maybe we get lucky. Does anyone know if the Trump speech televised? You guys already answered. Fundraising dinner at 7:20. Do you always just set 20 points for profit? No. Dynamite. I don't usually have any profit targets. Only the first inside bar on New York. 20 points. That makes the next scheduled event as an event that is going on now. Oh yeah, for now, yeah. Done that before too. Tim Korth, what's up? Investors, what's going on? How we doing? I had a great day today. Got a daily payout, so that's a good day. Right now I'm getting beat up on this eval, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Got it on YouTube, not on yet. So they are speaking. Is it on the... Definitely dangerous to be in the trade. White House. Yeah, not seeing anything yet. Yeah, long silver off the inside bar. It's gonna hurt if I get stopped out. I'm a little oversized. I should have been in 1 micro. NASDAQ coming off its lows, 292.75 up to 303. Come on. What TBT accounts are you familiar with and the best in your opinion? I've gotten payouts on everyone except what, the 100Ks or the 75Ks. So 25Ks, 50Ks, and 150Ks. Right now, I just passed the 25K, so that's the one I'm going to be trading next. But yeah, I've had really good luck with the 50Ks and 150Ks. Especially when they're just, the 150Ks are kind of a bear to pass. You know, you got to make $9,000. They do give you the leverage to do it quickly, but 25Ks, if you're trading micros, are pretty sweet. So I didn't really give you an answer, but yeah, I've had pretty good luck with all those. I think I've gotten the most payouts with the big dogs, the 150Ks. All right, silver, do something. Like, go up. Try that. Not looking good. Kind of bear flagging. TJP in the house. Miss K. Trump's not, but it started. Okay, Kelly, thank you. Yeah, we're probably going to know if it's being televised. Sure, the market will start moving around quite a bit. Ba-ba. $7.78. Oh, it's nothing worse than being stuck on the water. NASDAQ popping back up here. Come on, gold and silver, do something. Go up. I think we're going to get stopped out here. Gold just making new lows here. Silver's going to follow. Maybe gold makes new lows, then pops back up. There's that chance. Gold making new session lows. Stops at 70.61. Do you pass TPTs 150s pretty regularly, 956? Yeah. How do you manage your 25Ks contracts, Viv? On I mean, on my evals I trade minis, but I haven't traded 25Ks much recently, so I think I might just half size it. Maybe. But I'll keep you reported. Like, I'm gonna have a TPT Pro tonight. It's actually I probably can fire it up right now, and I'll see. I'm gonna try to get a feel for it. I've been doing really well scalping the minis off a 2-minute chart. Just looking for that 100-200 bucks, and I really haven't gotten too much trouble in drawdown on them. So I might try that. But I think the best bet with 25Ks is to probably trade micros. I mean, there's not much drawdown. It can go real quick. You get in a bad trade with one mini, but it all depends on your style. So let's just say your normal stop out is $100 or something, even with one mini. If you're like some sort of sniper scalper, then not too bad. But if you're someone that likes to take a little bit bigger moves, especially something like this, you can't trade a mini, obviously. This is barely micro worthy. Risking $700 on this trade. That's a little bit more than I like. Kind of miscalculated on that. Yeah, Brian, I agree. Thank you for that. Had to mute. What did I miss? Oh, nothing. I'm just taking heat on this silver trade, but that's it, Miss K. Market really, we're kind of just waiting on Trump talk stuff, I think. So it's being a little lame. Any moment we could get some sort of spike. Hey, what's up, Alpine Trader in the house? What's up, Alpine? Good to see you, man. When do you close my trade? If I get stopped out. 70.61. 70.61, yep. So when I get into these types of trades, Dynamite, it's like if I'm taking a systematic, like off an inside bar or anything like that, the stop needs to go where it needs to be. That's just from observation. That's how I trade my inside bar stuff. Now with the NQ, if I'm taking these fair value gap pivot point levels off the, not really pivot points, but you know what I'm saying, off the fair value gap indicator, if I'm looking for a scalp, it's really like invalidated once the line is gone and it pushes up past that candle. So that's when that's where you should place your stop. And here's the thing with when I've been scalping off these fair value gap lines, is that I know it's mostly a negative R&R edge. So I know it's a negative R&R, but it's been enough where, like on this Rapid account that I just got to pay out today, it's, where I traded about 70%, right around 1-to-1. That's what it ended up averaging out to be. So, all right back to our entry here. So taking a little heat. Can we get the pop up? And this trade was based off this inside bar break. Currently down slightly on this eval, 300 bucks. See if we can get that pop up. It'd probably be smart to switch to 1 micro. Like get out of one of these positions, because that stop out is a lot wider than I thought. Alpine's just coming off the golf course, I take it. How do I pass him so fast, Astro Trader? Just trading the stuff I do, but not during this session. Let's put it that way. How do I pass those accounts so fast? It's not during Globex when it's moving like this. That's how I pass them so quickly. It's during New York. During New York, taking the same setups, you know, looking for scalps. A little more aggressive, you know, 1, 2 minis usually. Looking for 20, 30 point trades. Yeah, not too often can I pass an eval during Globex while I'm streaming. Like last night we made like 900 something. Night before that we did pretty well, like over like 700, and just trading micros. But yeah, you don't really. Sometimes you don't get enough movement to pass a 150K quickly, and you also need the volatility to get through the intraday trailing. It's very, very tough to trade a slower market and get through that intraday trailing, because if you look at, I'll just pull up my statistics here. If you look at these stats from this week to get to this daily payout, and you look at my average wins and stuff, some of these trades are real quick. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 50 seconds, 48 seconds. Sometimes some of them are a little bit longer, but you see in the mornings, you see how quick they are. 55 seconds, 20 seconds, things like that. A little bit quicker. But yeah. Oh, this trade's annoying. I don't even want to be in this trade anymore. Now I say that it's going to drop. That just says I was ready to exit. No more silver crap. I took it off my Dom for the Dom for a reason. ES here. No, tomorrow, tea time tomorrow, 70 degrees. Wow. 7 degrees. Can't beat that. Is it pretty dry where you're at, Alpine? Is it the course is all dried out? So that's the thing, up in the north, everything's still wet. The ground. Guys, the ground. Get your mind out of the gutter. Was that a 50K account? Yeah. Yeah, that's a 50K rapid. Yeah, that's a good point. You can't really tell, but yeah, it's a 50K. So here's a wicked temptress. Yeah. Yeah, Alpine, exactly. Two days to get over the buffer. Thank you. Yeah, we passed it. We almost passed it on stream the other day and then ended up. You get 300 ticks drawdown on a 25K mini TPT account or 3,000 on micros. Tight drawdown, but if you can handle the scalp, quick 100 points, TPs, and golden. But the 1,500 intraday is tough, Brian. Yeah, I agree. It is tough. It's going to be another challenge. I am trying that 25K TPT Pro. It might last a day. I'm going to try to obviously get it to daily payouts because I miss my TPT payouts. Nothing beats the, I mean, my funded futures rapid taking the payout is fine. I'm happy about it, but it's $500 minimum payout. So it's $2,100 over the buffer and then $500 minimum. So if I take the, what, $500-600 out of this, take that payout, which I'm going to do tomorrow, you know, I still have to make another 500 to take another daily payout. Where TPT, anything over the buffer 2,000, you can take a payout. So, in my opinion, oh, we just got stopped out. Ouch. All right, this eval is in the gutter now. 970 left in drawdown. So yeah, in my opinion, as far as you know, I still want my take profit trader daily payouts. And I'm also working on those trade days. I got a few trade days that I'm working on as well. So I got 3 trade day 50Ks end of day accounts. So no intraday trailing, and those pretty much work the same way. Well, $920 left in drawdown. That's no fun. We can still bring it back though. Let's take an ES short. Not a very good record tonight. I am getting beat up. Risking $100. Let's see if we can get a little drop down to the low. Down. NASDAQ took out the lows earlier. ES, I guess ES did too eventually, but. So taking a 2-minute ES inside bar break. Stops at 66.26, risking 100. Feels bad. Investors, you guys met at the New York City Tradeify meetup? Oh, nice, Investors. Cool. I'm gonna get stopped out on this. So this is do the opposite day. I'm just getting absolutely chopped to death. I have had days where I get 300 ticks in a buffer on TPT in one trade, but I also lost a pro in one trade also. Oh yeah, me too, Brian. I've reset take profit trader accounts $1,500 and lost it in 2 seconds. Literally trying to revenge trade. Horrible. But like you said, I've made 10,000 in a matter of like 2 minutes too, you know, so it's one of those deals with take profit trader, which is nice. You know, it's one of those things where when you can get a daily payout, when you get a day one daily payout, it's like, that's what you want to do. You want to get that payout on day one. And the reality is that you don't need to do that. Is try to work and try to get over the buffer on day one, in a few days or a few weeks, or even a month or two. And then once you're over the buffer, then you're golden. But you know, trying to get over the buffer in the day ones is tough. Man, stopped out again. All right. 865 left in drawdown. Getting beat up. The short NQ, yeah. I mean, I just tried to short ES. I guess the stop was a little tight. NQ is pushing up higher, so I mean, I don't know. Never reset a TPT Pro. It's so expensive. Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is like, you know, you do it once and then it's like you get that adrenaline and you make that money, and then you want to do it again and again. So, I went and I reset a 25K Take Profit Trader Pro account, and there was a huge market volatility, and then I caught one single candle with 2 or 3 minis, and ended up making $10,000 in one trade. It was nuts. I was like, this is insane. It was last April with that market volatility when it was going nuts, when we were having 300 point 5-minute candles, and I literally just caught the low. I caught the low and it just shot up like a rocket. Just it was a setup, but it was a little luck involved as well, and it just shot up. I think I was in 2 minis, 3 minis, 25K account. Stopped me out at 10,000. Since then, I've been able to, take a 150K and make $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 in a day. I've done that a few times. I was on Alpine's Traders Chat maybe a month ago, and I was up like $8,000. Just good volatility that morning, on a 150K. That's the nice thing. But then when you lose the account, you want to get right back to it because they have the potential to make that money. But like you said, the credit card starts screaming. You start resetting those 150Ks at $1,500 a pop, and it's just like, oof, it's too much. So I pumped the brakes on doing that, and that's why I'm just working on the evals as I see fit. I sort of took my time too. The last few evals, this 25K I passed in 2 days, but the last few 150Ks, I would make like $700-800 in a day, and then maybe a 2,000 the next or something like that, and just kind of grinded them up to try to pass those accounts. Oh, what is the ATM for the ES? It's just there. It's just not something I'm really looking at. But I just like throwing a bracket on there so that way I know to slide my stop. And there we go. We got wicked out by the tick, and it's moving down now. This is why I hate stop losses. No, you gotta have it though. In this environment, you never know. Even if you place a stop, if someone that don't like stop losses, you place it up there just in case. You get that tweet, or Trump's supposedly speaking right now. You get that massive boner candle or something, and you're in short. I know someone personally that lost 20 Apex funded accounts on a tweet candle by not having the stop, and you don't want that to happen. If I'm gonna lose my account, I'm gonna lose it getting paper cut. Prod by Jay, can you ask a question? Yeah, absolutely, guys. I love questions. Whatever. I'm an open book. I show you the good and the bads. I don't care. I'm trading for me. So whatever questions you got, throw it in there. Got $70 left in drawdown and done for the month. Good luck, everyone. Oh, let's go, J Ray. I mean, I hate to see you go, but I like the fact that you're walking away. It's tough. It's tough to walk away. This account's down in drawdown, 865. I can bring it back. $1,134 down tonight. We can make a few nice trades when the volatility picks up. A few $300-400, 15-point, 20-point scalps where we'll be right back in it. But right now, it's not been a great night. Post payout degeneracy. Being able to reset a TPT funded kind of means you're actually doing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it would be sweet, right, if you could reset a TPT funded and didn't have to get back over the buffer, which a lot of people think that, maybe that that's the case, but no. I mean, they're gonna make money. They're protecting the firm. They can't do that. That would be awesome though, huh? Been hooked on Bookmap. Spent all my time there, Miss K. Oh, watching the old Bookmap, huh? Interesting. The old order flow. So instead of Bookmap, I like Miss K. Like, you know, you can also get the level 2 if you watch the DOM. That kind of gives you the same idea. I know Bookmap gives you a lot more information, but if you want to simplify the order flow stuff, you know, throwing on level 2s on the DOM, that's kind of neat too. I had that on the Ninja Trader tournament thing, which I just full ported, and I think I ended up blowing the account, but let's take a look. Oh, I'm still in it. I'm still in the Ninja Trader tournament. I full ported, and I thought the account was blown, but it's still active. Guys, look at this. I am long 2CL from $7,448 or $7,480, and how about that long, huh? It's pretty good. But you can see the level 2s right here, Miss K. Pretty cool on Trade of 8. You can see these nice orders sitting up here, like 12, 7s. If you go over to the NASDAQ, you can also see them too. Usually interesting to watch the micros. Where's the micros? Yeah, micros. And look, you can see the big orders popping up on the micros. Sometimes 25, and then when someone's really in there spoofing, you'll start seeing 100 lots thrown up on there, and that's when you know they're spoofing it. But yeah, this is that Ninja Trader tournament. I just full ported, and apparently I'm still in it. I hadn't even checked it since yesterday morning. I think I want to short NQ on that tournament too. Just for fun. I'm going to go short 2 NQ for a swing. We'll leave that like that. There we go. All right, last April was great. One candle could blow an account. Oh well, $100. Yeah, I know. Last April was nuts. After you get 4,500, it's basically a static account. Yeah, that's true, Brian. What trade am I doing right this now? I'm flat. On that Ninja Trader one, I bought CL and shorted NASDAQ, and somehow it took me out of the NASDAQ trade, but all right, market's right back into the zone here on ES. Take a look at NQ. I need some volatility to pick up. Trump speaking now. Okay, thank you, HR. Trump speaking now, guys. Careful. I always get to the effort point with my drawdown and sell or nothing at the point. Yeah, I mean, that's it, Brian. I mean, I try to show and practice good trading, good risk management. We did get stopped out on that silver trade, which was a big loss. That was like $700. But besides that, I should have been in 1 micro, not 2. I was still oversized even with 2 micros with silver. But yeah, I mean, I try to pass evals quickly. I need evals to make money. I mean, I need funded accounts to make money. A lot of times I just buy straight to funded accounts, and then I'm able to slow down on them. I've had really, really good luck with Lucid straight to funded accounts. You know, when I got all those payouts, over 13,000 in payouts in that like little more than a month, like maybe like 5 weeks, and it was all with 150K lucid straight to funded accounts. So you know, 20% consistency doesn't bother me because I can, you know, take those base hits and just be fine with it. I actually prefer it. I do better when I have a consistency account, because it locks me in at a certain amount where I'm like, well, I can't make more than $1,000 today or something, and that's what I try to do, you know. There goes the market. Is it gonna pop up above this outside bar here? Maybe we'll try a long. I mean, why not? Little outside bar breaks here. Let's see if we can break out of this idiot box. Lot of resistance and crap to break through, though. A lot of break. We got the VWAP. We got, you know, this resistance line. We got the this line up here, which is from that massive fair value gap from days ago. A lot of resistance here, and we have the Trump speaking, so we'll try to inch our way back. Got a few minutes before the top of the hour before the Tokyo Open as well. Eric Lake, I'm going to roll it. I'll catch you in the morning. All right, man. Thank you so much for being here. 50K in 10 days. Wow. Passed the 150K, 225Ks, 250Ks, and got a payout. Let's go. Let's go, Eric. Nice. Looks like we're going to take off. Yeah, I hope so, AJ. Yeah, I heard Trump speaking now, Clyde. How did you turn on level 2? That was something that was just built in. So it's something you usually have to pay for as an extra, but it was built into the Ninja Trader tournament. Space futures, what's going on? I tend to buy daily pay up straight to funded accounts. Oh, daily pay up straight to floundered accounts. Okay, I gotcha. I was like, what? Moto from the UK, it's 12 a.m. here. What markets are currently open? I'm looking to slap my first swing trade in action. Tokyo open in just a few minutes. You can see here on the Forex Factory. This is what we got going on locally. So a few minutes we got Tokyo, and then obviously, you know, the London after that. So right now it's Sydney, and then we got Tokyo. Come on, I need a nice trade here. I need to get some of this drawdown back so I can trade this on stream tomorrow for my Funded Futures TV. I don't want to have to buy an account to trade. Guys, I buy it. This is what happens. I go to stream on my Funded Futures TV for my 30-minute segment at 10 a.m. every single day. Little plug there. And sometimes I have to buy an account just to trade on stream. So I literally make no money streaming. You know, I don't make much money anyway streaming. Depends on the account I buy, but all right, nice little 10-pointer. Let's get that squeeze. Come on. Taking the 15 points here. Taking the 15 points here just before the Tokyo Open. Getting a little bit back. Tokyo Open, anything could happen. So nice 15 points. Nice 15 grab. And that was just off the 5-minute outside bars here. So we ended up making a new low, putting in an outside bar. That is a pretty powerful candle where, you know, you kind of trapped some shorts down in here, scooped up some volume, and so it wicked out and engulfed that previous outside bar. So that's a pretty powerful one. So we'll see money, take money, just kind of scalp our way back. 15 points. So if it wasn't for that stupid silver trade, I'd be down like $100, but and then silver's taking off on that outside bar again, on the inside bar. I don't know. See if NASDAQ wants to keep going. 2 minutes for the Tokyo Open. Buckle up. Buckle up, buttercup. Pull out the paper account, real robot. Yeah, exactly. Some people do that, and you know, it's perfectly fine. I'll just, you know, I would say, well, I'm just trading on the demo, because well, my thing is I want to take the payout tomorrow on stream for the My Funded Future show to show. Hopefully it's quick. Hopefully it's quick. My Funded Futures does pay out really quick. I would say the second fastest to... They used to be the second... It used to be the fastest, and I think it's second fastest to Lucid. Lucid is lightning fast payouts. I don't even know how they do it. So I can request $669 tomorrow. That's enough to pay for the accounts. I did go through some My Funded Futures accounts, eval, so that should put me pretty close to even on them for the year, and then hopefully I start continuing to get more payouts from them. I haven't been trading with them that well. I did go through and I added up all my payouts from My Funded Futures and all my expenses from when I first started trading with them, and I think I started trading with them in 2024, and ended up I am net profitable with My Funded Futures, even though I've pretty much traded them like shit. And I'm net profitable by like $3,000 or $4,000. It's not much. It's not much. My very first payout with them was back in July of 2024 for $1,200. So I actually hadn't traded with them that much, but you can see right down through here, 2024, and then all these payouts through here. And then this was with the old, I think the old core accounts, where I was getting all those payouts, but might have been the starter accounts, the old My Funded Futures starter accounts. Those were nice because you could essentially, if you made $1,300 in 5 days, right, and you had 5 days of $100 or more, and you made $1,300, you could take out $1,200, I think, something like that. Those were awesome. You guys remember those? What's up, Helpful? The daily payouts, my funny futures. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, AJ. That's what I'm getting today. Or tomorrow, I'm going to take it, but. This might be a dumb question, but how did I find the thing? It's on my Forex Factory. I don't know. If I go to, yeah, it's just here. Yeah, it's just right here. It says sessions. So yeah, I don't know. It's just right there. My first PO 1200. Oh, payout 1200 times 3. Rindo's 13,000. That's my first taste of success. Investors. Oh yeah, and the MFFs. Yeah, they were good. They're still good. They got some good accounts. There's a new product coming out next week with My Funded Futures, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I mean, we are living in a good time right now with these prop firms. I mean, with Lucid and Take Profit Trader and Apex and Buell and Ox and My Funded Futures and having these options. We saw Coach Fred getting a payout with Legends. You know, Eric Lay getting payout with day traders. So I've never even traded with either one of those, but it's nice to see that they're getting payouts. Yeah, it's nice. We have options. Back in my day, in 2021, I mean, it was Top Step. That was the only one I really trusted. My brother traded with UProfit and got rug pulled. So I think UProfit's still around too, but he traded with UProfit, got rug pulled. I was trading with Top Step. I never received a payout, but back then. But it was the only one that I really trusted. Now it's, with Tradeify, Lucid, and all these ones that you've never even denied a payout. It's great. UProfit, my brother ended up getting a few payouts, and he was taking like $600 at a time out of them, and then all of a sudden they retroactively changed some rules on him, and that was it. No more payouts for you. Current bias for NQ. Not really sure. It's hopefully the market, we're starting to get that volatility to pick up here, and I'd like to see a little more choppiness, but with some volatility. Maybe push up to this and start scalping off these levels. I might try to scalp off this 314. Let's just try it. Why not? See if we can scalp off it. If we come down and touch that. I wonder if Alpine's still listening, but if he is still listening, so when I've been seeing these fair value gap off this indicator, these lines, these 50% retracements, and they're using the 80-20 levels that you see Alpine talking about a lot on his stream. Those are good trades to take. Like when they're literally lining right up on the 20s and the 80s, those are good ones. Looking pretty bullish. Right here, NASDAQ taking that outside bar. I very hesitant to try to take a short off the 336 because we're breaking this outside bar, and I do like these outside bars when it comes to NASDAQ. 2-minute chart. Oh, I'm on the wrong account too, guys. Sheesh. Did I take that order off? Let me double check. See, See, I go back and forth and I'm talking about the different accounts, and then I end up being on the wrong account. I wish you had the lockout button like Project X where you could lock out individual accounts so you don't do that dumb stuff. That would be sweet. So this is a break of this outside bar here. Getting a little rejection off that. All right, Bear Trader, take it easy, man. Good to see you. See you tomorrow. You want to trade forever on props? As long as they keep paying, Trader University, yeah, I don't care. I mean, to not have to put my own money at risk and still, like, I mean, I've put 50,000 in the bank just from props this year, you know, profit. That's net profit. I mean, there's not, and I wouldn't be able to do that trading a personal account. It's just, you know, I'm using leverage of like 20 accounts to do it. So yeah, it's to me right now, I don't, as long as they're around, I'll be trading with them. Unlike Dakota says, you know, it doesn't add inches to your wang. Despite what he says. Trying to keep it PC. Sometimes kids are listening. Thinking about taking a long here. Off the outside bar. I'm trying to wait for a little pullback to hop in, get it a little cheaper so I can place my stop down here at 316. That's what I'm looking at. So I do like this outside bar long. You pass your eval so quickly? Yeah, I do. Got enough inches if you're trading this? Do you prefer Asia over New York? No. I'm just here in the office late today, trading bars. No, I like New York better for the most part. I have been trading pretty well later in the night. So when so during Tokyo, when it starts to move pretty well, I've been, if I'm not tired, I have been scalping pretty well, but I do prefer New York. I like the volatility. I like to be able to make quick money. You know, it's giving you trouble again. Uh-oh. Take a look at a 5-minute here. Ooh, outside bar on the 5-minute as well. I'm hopping in along here. Look for a scalp. right, I'm out of this trade. I'm out. About $100 on that. Almost no drawdown whatsoever. So just back to that support line. Now we're headed right back to that reject line. See if we actually break through this now. We've tested it once, pulled back. We might break through it. Your bias is still short, Lost Penny. I mean, overall, it's looking bearish. The bigger picture, that's for sure. Broke this outside bar long too. All right, I'm going for it. I'm long again. Based off the 5-minute this time. I'm gonna look for a little bit longer play here. Stop's gonna be a little wider, 316. Come on, get up there. Looking for the higher open. Well, I'm thinking, so if we do keep pushing, I am thinking that maybe we get up to these zero prints and stuff. Possibly. If it wants to keep pushing higher. But this could be just a little retracement back before we end up taking out the low. But yeah, that would be a good target. Maybe the opposite side. It's 373. But it is gonna take. It might take some time. We got some resistant points here at 359, 370, things like that. Those fair value gap resistance points. But maybe we get a little squeeze. There we go. See if we can get through those 350s. Might actually take it off right at this resistance here, 358. Eating into these zero prints too now. Trailing my stop. Gonna lock in some, lock in $200. Locking in 200. There it goes. There's a squeeze. Locking in a little more, 300. See if we can get a little more out of it. Let's just move this up. Locking in 300, 310. Come on, keep going. 330, squeeze it up through there. 350. 330. All right, I'm out. I'm out. Still down 413. Now we're squeezing into those zero prints now. It's going to keep going. It'll probably go up through the high now. Woof. She's still going. Wow. Guess I should have just held that bad boy. The old Trump pump going on, guys. The Trump pump. It's real. It's real. All right, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you so much. Down a little bit. It's manageable. Down 413. Caught some nice trades at the end there. Probably should have just held. I don't know. I'm playing my P&L a little bit too much, but thank you so much for being here, guys. Please use code PINE to help support the channel. I really, really appreciate it. My Funny Futures, Tradeify, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Apex, Buellanox. You know, all the major prop firms I'm affiliated with, so appreciate the support. Every time you use my code PINE, an angel gets its wings. So that's what I hear. I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, talk to you guys later. I will see you tomorrow morning. My Funny Futures TV. Maybe I can get this account back to green. Anyways, guys, take it easy. Peace. Thanks so much.
Planetary trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. NQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, Apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they